Smile, James. You're going out live worldwide right now, baby. All right, let's get him out here.
Scott Uden. One minute to the start of the race. Brian Bridgewater. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Tyler Tweedy. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Steve Tweedy. Mountain Man. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. MT Fast.
All right, everybody's checked in. I got turn marshals. Thank you very much, Tony, for helping. All right, it's going to be, hold up. I didn't see that. All right, one more. Yep. All right, he's back from pooping. All right. Drivers at the tone. Less than 5. let everybody get a lap in here, so. All right, running order is Owen, Brian, Tyler, Chad, Steve, and Scott. One down, 4 to go. Owen, fast lap, 15.6. Chad's moved up. Now it's Owen, Chad, Brian, Tyler, Steve, Scott. $130 down, $330 to go. Owen, Chad, Brian. Now Scott's got fast lap, 15.39. Chad pulled off the fast lap, 15.34. It's Owen, Chad, Brian, Tyler, Steve, Scott. All right, 230 down, 230 to go. To the leader is Chad, Tyler, Brian, Steve, Owen, Scott. Chad's on an 18. Tyler's on a 17. Brian's on a 16. Steve's 12. Owen 8. Scott at 19. Four down, 1 to go.
"45 seconds left.
It's Chad, Tyler, Brian, Owen, Steve, Scott.
"30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
10. 5. Keep going till you hear your name called.
Mountain Man done. MT Fast done. Brian Bridgewater done. Scott Uden done. Steve Tweedy done. All drivers are finished. Tyler Tweedy done. The race is completed.
All right. I actually ended up with a 19 and a 5.11. Chad took the sportsman side, 18.5 flat. Tyler, 18.5.13. Bridgewater, 17.5.06. Owen finished 15.5.11. And Steve, 15.5.16. Basically, I'll need everybody that possible to marshal, I do believe. Because I got back-to-backs. It's just not pretty. You can check in anytime you're ready. Got another power poop going.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay. You guys get them checked in?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I just need marshals. Everybody,
Andre
if
Jones.
you're not racing, I need you to the track to marshal for me, please.
Brandon O less than 5. James Collett. The Godfather. Kelsey Tipton.
All right, we got marshals. We got everybody checked in. Here it comes. All right, a minute in. We got James out front on a 20 and a 5.04. Andre, 19.509. Tim on an 18.508. Brandon, 18.515. And Kelsey on a 16.512. James has a fast lap, 15.006 on lap 1. Brandon just turned a 16.1 for his fast lap. Andre's got a 15.9. Caldwell's 16.0. Brandon a 16.1. Kelsey a 17.0. Watch out after the stadium jump. All right. Andre just went 15.105 for his fast lap. So we got James on a 19.502, Andre 19.504, Caldwell 17.504, Brandon 16.505, and Kelsey 16.506. $135 to go. Our leader in that city camouflage down the middle stretch. 2 spot in that yellow with the red accent. Doing a barrel roll in right before the wagon wheel. Nope. Nope. Your fast lap was all the way back on lap 5. That was a 16.1. That last lap was a 16.9. Caldwell just went a 15.9 for his new fast lap. Caldwell in that 3 spot. He's over that small tabletop end of the wagon wheel. Brandon in the 4. He's in that red and white left over the backside hump in the wagon wheel and down onto the front stretch. And Kelsey in that yellow, gray, white. He's coming through the wagon wheel now.
30 seconds left.
James sniffing out that 20 lapper again. He's on a 19.5 flat. Nope, now he did. 20 and a 5.15. Help. Andre, trouble after the stadium jump. And James just ran a 14.823 right there.
The Godfather done.
Caldwell finishes 17.503. James still going. James still going. James still going.
Andre Jones done.
James beat the tone by
Kelsey
1.5 seconds.
James Collett done.
James finishes 20 and a 5.13. Andre goes 19.515. Caldwell 17.503. Kelsey 17.514. And Brandon 17.524. All right. Up next, E-Truck.
1 minute to the start of the race.
You guys can check them in whenever you want.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're gonna have to start putting up signs. Please replace your divots. Make everybody carry around a little bottle of sand.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yep. The old lawn dart. Get them checked in.
Tyler Tweedy. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Rick Michael. Mountain Man. Less than 5. Kelsey Tipton. James Collett.
Hey, Steve, can I get you to help Marshall, please? All right. Huh? Okay. We'll get you.
The Godfather.
All right, start figuring out some spacing here. Here it comes. Rick's on. Tyler's on. Kelsey's on. Chad's on. James and Caldwell. All right, with 1 minute in, I got James out front on a 20 and a 5:06. Tyler in a 20 and a 5:09. Rick, 19.508. Chad, 19.509. Tim, 18.503. Kelsey, 18.507. So far, fast lap goes to Rick, a 14.777. James has a 15.1. Tyler, a 15.0. Chad, a 15.8. Tim, a 16.5. And Kelsey, a 16.6. Rick sent her a little hard into turn one there. So we are 2:15 in. I got Rick out front, 20 and a 5:10. James, 20 and a 5:13. Chad, 19.506. Tyler, 19.508. Caldwell, 19.514. Kelsey, 17.504. All right, 1:30 to go, 1:30 to go. James out front, 20 and a 5:11. Rick, 20 and a 5:12. Just 0.3 of a second between them. Barton on a 19.501, just another 3 seconds back there. Tyler, 19.506. Caldwell, 18.504. And Kelsey, 17.503. You could hear it snap. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds left.
That dude just repeats me all the time. And Tyler retired with the fastest lap of the race, 14.426. Set the lap before he broke.
30 seconds left.
Or 2 laps before he broke.
Fifteen seconds left. Kelsey Tipton done. Rick Michael done. Mountain Man done. The Godfather done.
I'm waiting on James.
All drivers are finished.
All right.
James call it done. The race is completed.
Caldwell ended up 4th, Kelsey 5th, but I got to check. Kelsey missed a lap, and I'm not sure I got him back in there. All right. I got Kelsey, your laps are right now. All right, I did split it up into 4 heats for this one. It'll help me with not. We'll have people to marshal because not everybody will be in the run. Come main time, it's going to look a little funny, but this will at least let us get through. It's 5 after 11. Let's get started back about 20 after. 20 after 11.
Brian Bridgewater.
All right, everybody's checked in. I need a couple more turn marshals, please. Thank you, Chad. At the tone, less than 5.
1 minute to the start of the race.
So Owen comes around with a 15.6. Brian, a 16.6. Scott, 15.9. Right in order, Owen, Brian, Scott. Owen's on a 20 pace, 5:14. Scott's on a 18 or a 19 pace, 5:01. Brian is a 18, 5 flat. One down and 4 to go.
Some practice in, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Owen Brian Scott still your lead. Or Scott's on a 19 lapper. Put 5:11. So we got Owen's on an 18.501. Brian Bridgewater's on a 16.513, and Scott's on a 19.512. Almost 2 minutes in. Yeah. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Owen Tweedy is now on a 19.512. Brian Bridgewater still on a 16.505. Scott's on a 19.513. A little over halfway. Owen's on a 19.510. Brian's on a 16.510, and Scott's on a 19.509. Yeah, no, it's good, yeah. Got Owen and Scott just 1/10 apart. 19.505, 19.505 for both. Brian Bridgewater on a 16.5 flat. Got Owen and Scott going for the pole. Both drivers just put down a 19.504. Owen's fast lap's a 15.059. Brian's fast lap's a 15.8, and Scott's fast lap's a 15.2. Got about 1 minute left. Owen and Scott are both on a 19.503. Brian's still on a 16.508.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left.
Owen's on a 19.501. Brian's on a 16.505, and Scott's on a
15 seconds left.
19.508. Owen just turned a fast lap, 14.83. Drive till you hear your name.
MT fast done. Brian Bridgewater done.
Brian finished up with a 16.503.
All drivers are finished. Scott Uden done.
All drivers
The race
are
is
done.
completed.
19.501 for Owen, 19.508 for Scott, 16.503 for Brian. Owen owns the fast lap at 14.8.
Yeah, Owen finished 19.501. I went 19.508, and Bridgewater was a 16.503. Up next, our second heat.
Tyler Tweedy.
I know it's weird, but basically you guys are all the same guys that are running Truggy.
The Godfather. James Collett. One minute to the start of the race. Mountain Man. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Kelsey Tipton. Less than 5.
All right, we're gonna make I'm gonna make a change to our marshals. Hey, Steve, can I get you to move over here? There's not much action over there, so yeah, just no, yeah, this one right over here. Yep. All right, here it comes. All right, one into this. We got James out front on a 20 and a 5:07. Tim on a 19.508. Chad on a 19.508 as well. Tyler on an 18.502. Kelsey 16.511. You guys are chasing the 19.501 set by Owen in the first heat. All right, 2:15 in. James still out front, 20 and a 5:12. Tim, 19.505. Chad, 19.507. Tyler, 17.501. Kelsey, 17.516. All right, James has the fast lap of the race, 14.8. Chad just ran his fast lap, 15.0. Watch, go outside front stretch. .120 to go, 120. Oh, our leader having a little bit of trouble. That's going to drop him back to a 20 and a 5:15, just barely hanging on to that 20 lapper.
.45 seconds left. .30 seconds left.
That one did drop him off the 20 lap, but still would be good enough for TQ if he's got a good couple last laps here.
15 seconds left.
Well, that did get him back to the 20. Keep going, James. Keep going. You are going to get a 20 lapper here. So James is going to set top of this heat after this
Kelsey
one.
tipped and done.
Owen's 19 and a 5:01.
Tyler Tweedy done.
Oh, good thing you got that last lap.
James Collett done.
James finishes 20 and
All
a
drivers are
5:18
finished.
with an
Mountain
18.9
Man
second
done.
last lap.
The race is completed.
Chad goes 19 and a 5:14. Caldwell 18.501. Tyler 18.508. And Kelsey 16.502. Put them down. Come on out and marshal for me. All right, we got one more race here to decide it.
1 minute to the start of the race. Brandon Odell, Andre Jones, Steve Tweedy. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
I need marshals.
Seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we got marshals. We got drivers. Let's go. All right, first lap's around. Andre a 15.9, Steve a 16.8, and Brandon a 17.8. Watch out after the stadium jump. That was our leader on his lid. All right, 1:30 in. I got Andre 18.509, Brandon 18.516, Steve 17.503. All right, 2:20 down. Andre 19.515, Brandon 18.509, Steve 17.501. Three down, two to go. Andre 19.512, Brandon 18.505, Steve 18.515. Oh. That's leader up behind Steve. Steve gives him some room. 1:30 to go. 1:30 to go. One minute to go. One to go. Andre, 19.508. Brandon, 18.501. Steve, 17.503.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
Like you say. Andre, 19.509. Brandon, 18.506. Steve, 17.501.
"15 seconds left. Steve Tweedy done.
All right. Waiting on Andre and Brandon. Steve finishes a 17.504.
Andre
Andre
Jones
goes
done.
19 to 516.
All drivers are
Brandon
finished.
18 to 513.
Brandon Odell done.
Put him down. Come on out,
The race
Marshall.
is
Going to need
completed.
2 volunteers. There you go.
Tyler Tweedy. Rick Michael. Kelsey Tipton. Mountain Man. 1 minute to the start of the race. James Collett. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30
All
seconds
right.
to the start of the race.
We'll let Timmy get settled here. It's all right.
The Godfather. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, here it comes. Tim's on, Tyler's on, Rick's on, Kelsey's on, James is on, and Chad. All right, first laps around. Rick 14.8, Tyler 15.0, Tim 15.3, Chad 15.4, James 15.5, Kelsey 16.7. Need a little help in the horseshoe. As Kelsey. All right, a minute 10 in. We got James to the point now. 19.501. Rick, 19.505. Tyler, 19.508. Chad, 18.504. Kelsey, 17.517. And Tim, 16.511. Help. Andre's got him. .205 down, 2:53 to go. Rick to the point now, 20 and a 5:15. James, 19.504. Tyler, 18.504. Chad, 5:07. Caldwell on a 17 lapper. Kelsey on 16. Help. All right, with 1:50 to go, Rick just turned in his fast lap, 14.758. Just a smidge behind the fast lap of the race of Tyler, 14.754. Rick is on a 20 and a 5:13. James 20 and a 5:15, just 1.2 between them. Tyler on a 19.506. Chad 18.503. Tim 17.511. Kelsey 17.517. Oh. James closed it down to 0.8 behind Rick with 1 minute to go. James coming up behind some traffic. Help in that back corner.
.45 seconds left.
Hey, Andre, you don't have to mow this week. You just got all that acres worth of walking in right there.
30 seconds left.
You can feel confident in hiring somebody this week. 20 seconds to go.
15 seconds left.
All right, here comes the tone. That was a little premature.
Tyler
Keep
Tweedy
running
done.
to hear your name. Tyler's done 18.5 flat, 0.46.
Kelsey Tipton done.
A little help for Caldwell.
Rick
Kelsey
Michael done.
finishes 16.503. Rick goes 20 and a 509. We'll see what James can do here.
Mountain Man done.
20 and a
James
511
Collett
for
done.
James.
All
Chad
drivers
goes
are finished.
18.508.
The
Caldwell
Godfather done.
16.521.
The race is completed.
All right, guys. We'll get them sorted for one more, and I'll let you guys know.
Scott Uden.
That is supposed to stay on all four wheels. And all my drivers, I need a couple more. One more marshal.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
I get one more marshal back in the corner, please.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
And I get one more marshal back in the corner, please. Andre, can I get you to come over here and pick up Scott's car when he hits that corner?
15 seconds to
You
the
got to
start
catch
of the
Big
race.
Daddy Scott Oaten's car when he comes to the corner too hard.
Less than 5.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, we'll catch Scott out the wagon. Well, all right, boys, let's get him moving, get him checked in. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of space between you, please. All right, boys, we're live. Owen's on, Brian's on, Scott's on, Kelsey's on. Owen with a 15.2 for his first lap. Brian with a 17.8. Scott 18.6 and 19.1 for Kelsey. Two laps down, Owen's already for a 25.06. Scott was upside down in the corner. I gave him some bad juju. All right, 1 minute in. Owen still has the fast lap at 15.2. Scott right behind him at a 15.293. Just turned that one. We got Owen at a 25.10 on his first lap pace, 18.5, 17.5 on Brian Bridgewater. Kelsey's on a 16.5, and Scott's on a 17.503. Owen just bumped that fast lap up to 15.1. All right, 2 down, 3 to go, and it falls as follows. Owen Tweedy with a 25.15, Brian Bridgewater with a 17.509, Kelsey Tipton with a 16.506, and Scott Uten with a 17.5 flat. Owen on a 19.502, Brian on a 17.506, Kelsey's on a 16.501, and Scott's on a 18.511. Brian Bridgewater's fast lap of 15.3. Owen's got all kinds of room back there on that side of the track. Scott's coming up on him, though. Nice save. Yeah, 4 minutes in, 1 minute left to go. Owen Tweedy still out front on a 19.503. Brian Bridgewater's on a 17.503. Scott is on an 18.508. And Kelsey's on a 16.506. So we got some problems down there in the
45
wagon
seconds
wheel.
left.
And Scott just pulled the fast lap of the race with a 15.082.
30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
Keep running till you hear your name. Owen's on a 19.505. Brian's on a 17.515. Kelsey's on a 17.518. Scott's on an
Empty
18.505.
pass done. Scott Wooden done.
Scott has your fast lap of the race at a 15.082.
Brian Bridgewater done. All drivers are finished. Kelsey Tipton done. The race is completed.
Hey, what I do on my own time is my own business, Andre. That's right.
Tyler Tweedy. One minute to the start of the race. The Godfather.
All right, check him in.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Mountain Man. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. James Collett. Less than 5.
All right. I still need one more marshal. All right. we got our marshals. Here comes the tone. All right. So far, fast lap goes to James, 15:032 right there. Chad's got a 15:8, Tyler 15:7, Tim 16:3. 1 minute in, James on a 20 and a 5:06, Tyler a 19 and a 5:10, Tim 18:5:09, and Chad 18:5:10. Oh, Tyler trouble in the wagon wheel. Our leader coming up behind Tyler here. I think James has already locked up TQ. I think he's gone 0 for the first 2 rounds, so. All right, we're just past halfway. James on a 19 to 5:03. Tyler 19.511. Caldwell 19.515. And Barton 18.501. That was our leader on his lid there after turn 1. Slid a little wide, got into the wall. He's dropped down to a 19.501, but that was before the wreck. It'll be a little worse than that here. 19.505 actually puts Tyler to the point here, and 19.504. And right now would give him bragging rights over Owen. Owen went 19.505. 1:10 to go. Tyler 19.503 now. Less than a minute. Collett goes back to the point, 19.503 with a 3 to Tyler's 503 with a 5. Caldwell on a 19.512. Barton on an 18.506.
45 seconds left.
What the man said.
"30 seconds left. "15 seconds left.
Oh, Tyler on his lid after the stadium jump. Brandon dodging cars here. What's up, Rick? You won the first seed, and yeah.
Mountain Man done.
Chad finished 18.503.
The Godfather done.
Caldwell finishes
James
19.510.
All drivers
Tyler
are
goes
finished.
19.509.
Tyler
James
Street done.
19.501.
The race is completed.
All right, we got one more heat of sportsmen. Put them down. Come on out and marshal for me. Yeah, Rick, you got a 00, so you can't be beat for TQ in truck. James had gone 00.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Right now, Andre and Chad were tied. You guys can check them in.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
So James has got the TQ tied
Speed
up.
tweeting.
Andre and Chad both sitting on 6 points.
Andre Jones. 30 seconds to the start of the
Chad
race.
not going to improve, so he's going to be on 6 points. Andre technically could improve.
15 seconds to the
But
start of the
Andre's
race.
got the tiebreaker, so right now Andre's going to start second. Chad going to start third. Unless Tyler...
Less than 5.
No, Tyler's already ran. I need marshals, guys. I had 5 of you in that last one. Or I had 4 of you in that last one. There's James. I got Chad. I need Tyler. Oh, there's Tyler. I couldn't see you. So I need at least one more marshal back there by the Hootie sign. Thank you, Kels. All right. Yeah, on this one, yeah, you're going to be, just keep a look back towards that corner there. Yeah, right in there is fine. Okay. Here it comes. All right, 35 seconds into this one. Andres ran a 15.9 on his second lap. Brandon a 16.4 on his first. Steve a 16.6 on his second lap. So that's fast laps for everybody so far. Guys are looking to beat a 19 and a 5:01 set by James in the last heat. Andre just went 15-8. Brandon 15-8. Help, help. With 2 minutes to go, Andre on an 18.509, Steve on an 18.516, Brandon on a 16.503. One minute to go. Andre 18.506, Steve 17.507, and Brandon 16.503.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left.
All right.
15 seconds left.
You heard the man. Andre going to cross the line here, 18.505.
Andre Jones done. Steve Tweedy done. All drivers are finished.
All right,
Brandon
Andre
Odell
goes
done.
18.504.
The race
Not
is
good enough for the
completed.
TQ, but it is going to be good enough for second place overall. All right. Yeah. E-Truck, y'all are up. I'm going to need all the marshals I can muster.
Tyler Tweedy. 1 minute to the start of the race. Mountain Man. James Collett. The Godfather. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, don't wreck in the first turn.
Kelsey Tipton.
Hey, Owen, could you cover the first turn down here? There's usually nothing going. All right. Well, okay. Hey. So, hey, Tyler, next A-scale day, bring Owen a full set of catcher's gear, and then we'll put him down here in turn 1. Yeah. Yeah, dress him like a goalie. All right. On the tone, everybody at once. Come on, guys. That would have been a mass start. That's what we're going to do for the main. We're just going to cut you guys 4 abreast right there on the start-finish line. And if they'll fit across, we're going to put them in there. That's how we're going to start this shindig. All right, 110 in. I got Tyler out front, 20 and a 508. James, 20 and a 509. Chad, 20 and a 511. Caldwell, 19 and a 503. Kelsey, 16 502. Rick sitting this one out, giving somebody else a chance. Tyler on his lid here. All right, 2:15 down. James to the point, 20 and a 512. Chad, 20 and a 513, just a quarter of a second back. Caldwell on a 19.509. Tyler, 18.509. Kelsey, 18.517. Chad crosses the line there, just 0.4 of a second behind James. James crosses the line, 20 and a 512 there. Chad, 20 and a 513, 0.7 back. All right, 1:15 to go. James out front, 20 and a 5:13, holding pretty steady. Chad on a 20 and a 5:15, just 1 second back here. Tyler, 19.509. He's 8 seconds back from Chad. Caldwell, 19.515. 5 seconds back from Tyler. Kelsey, 17.508.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left. Tyler Tweedy done. The Godfather done. Mountain Man done. Kelsey Tipton done. All drivers are finished. James Collett done.
All
race is
right,
completed.
and fast lap on the last lap for 3 of you. 14.9 for James, 15.2 for Chad, and 14.4 for Tyler, and that was the fast lap of the race. All right, give it a few moments here. I'll get the mains posted, and we'll get going. Let's so 1:30. We'll just get started with the mains at 1:30, okay?
Brian Bridgewater. The Godfather.
Needs some marshals.
Scott Wooden. Steve Tweedy.
All right, we need some marshals.
One minute
Who's
to the
ever
start
out
of the
there?
race.
Is that all there is 3? You guys are going to have to be careful.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, down there. All right, we got Andre.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, everybody lined up. We got Tyler in first, Tim in second, Bridgewater in third, Brandon fourth, Steve Tweedy fifth, Kelsey sixth, and Scott in seventh. All right, everybody ready? All right, get ready. Oh, got some chaos right off the bat. All right. Tyler out front. First lap was a 16.4. Brandon's in second. Steve in third. Kelsey fourth. Brian in fifth. Tim in sixth. After the first fucking race. Tyler just ran a 15.5. All right, we still got Tyler out front. Got Steve Tweedy in second, Brandon in third, Kelsey fourth, Bridgewater fifth, and Tim in sixth. All right, we got 4 minutes left. Scott just ran his fast lap of a 15.516. All right, we still got Tyler out front, Brandon in second, Steve Tweedy third, Bridgewater fourth, Tim Caldwell fifth, and Kelsey in sixth. All right, 3 minutes left. Still got Tyler out front. Looks like Tyler's got 2 laps on the field. Scott just jumped up to a 21 lap pace at a 6:14. All right, 2 minutes left. We still got Tyler out front on a 23.613. We got it Brandon Odell in second. He's on a 21.615 pace. Bridgewater in third. He's on a 26.03 lap pace. Tim Caldwell in fourth. Steve Tweedy fifth. Kelsey in sixth. All right, 1 minute left. So got Tyler out front. Now we got Brian Bridgewater in second, Brandon in third, Tim in fourth, Steve Tweedy fifth, Kelsey sixth.
"45 seconds left.
Looks like it's going to still be Tyler and Bridgewater for the
30
bumps.
seconds left. "15 seconds left.
All right, looks like Tim just bumped himself into third position.
Steve Tweedy done.
All right.
Brian Bridgewater done. The Godfather done.
Couple more to finish.
Brandon Odell done. Scott Uden done.
All right, Tyler
All
takes
drivers
that.
are
Brian
finished.
Bridgewater takes second
Tyler
for the bump.
Tweedy done. Kelsey Tipton done. The race is completed.
All right, Tweedy and Bridgewater got the bumps. Put them down. Come on out, Marshall. Truck will be up. So check this one out.
One minute to the start of the race.
You guys can get checked in whenever.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. Kelsey Tipton. Rick Michael. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Mountain Man. "15 seconds to the start of the race. James Collett. Tyler Tweeding. Less than 5.
I need any marshal help I can get. Anybody, anybody. Is there anybody that can help me out here?
The Godfather.
Is there anybody, Andre, is there anybody left over in the pits? Okay. Hey, Owen, can you take any spot? Any spot, buddy. I would appreciate it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we need to go. This is in Fort Wayne. It's called MC Racing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, line them up. It's going to be Rick on the 1, James on the 2, Chad on the 3, Tyler on the 4, Minnie Tweedy on the 5, and Kelsey on the 6. Shit's about to go down. Yeah. All right. On the tone. This is going to be in 8 minutes. Rick, James, Chad, Tyler, Owen, and Kelsey. Oh, James gets squirrely in turn 1. Gonna let Chad get by. Owens worked himself up to 4th. Well, him and his dad banging wheels here. James is falling all the way back to 5th now. Got his work cut out for him. Rick trying to clear the fray here. Chad in the 2 spot. Tyler 3. James gets by Owen for 4. Owen in the 5 spot. Kelsey 6. Rick now 3.5 seconds out front of Chad. All that's happened in the first minute. All right, Rick putting a lap on Kelsey already. Tyler trying to get by Chad here. Oh. All right, Tyler has taken over that 2 spot. Chad in a 3, James 4, Owen 5, Kelsey 6. We're a minute 35 in, still got 6:25 to go. James trying to put a lap on Kelsey here. Kelsey moves over and lets him race through. Hey, Tyler, you know this doesn't help your pocketbook any, him getting to race a truck, right? Yeah, just was a little hard on the wallet. That's leader coming up behind Owen. That's the leader tangled up with Owen's wing. That's going to let Tyler get by. So, though not intentional, Owen does help Tyler take over the lead. So we got Tyler and Rick down the front stretch, separated by just 0.2 of a second. Now they're going to come up on the back of Owen again here. That's leaders coming through. Owen moves over and lets Tyler through. Need to do the same thing to let Rick through here. Let Rick through. Well. Oh, now Tyler trouble after the stadium jump. So that's going to drop Tyler back now to 4th. The field has tightened up now. Rick to the point. James to the 2 now, 1.5 seconds back. Tyler going to cross 3, Chad 4, Owen in the 5 spot, Kelsey 6. So James 2.2 behind Rick. All right, we're just past halfway. We got 4 minutes to go here. Rick out front, 3.5 over James. James has 4.5 over Tyler. Tyler has 3 over Chad. Chad's got a lap over Owen, and Owen's not quite a lap or right at a lap over Kelsey. Nope, not quite a lap. There, Rick crossed the line, and there's James crossing the line now. 2.8 seconds the gap. Yeah, Owen, just be aware when those leaders are coming through, buddy. You're not racing them. So, all right, that's going to be second place up behind you in that blue truck. There you go. Thank you. And then that's third place up behind Kelsey here. Kelsey gives him room. All right, Chad just turned in his fast lap, 14.854. Tyler holds fast lap of the race, 14.297. Rick's got a fast lap of a 14.6. James a 15.3. Chad the aforementioned 14.8. Owen 15.6. Kelsey a 16.0 fast laps. All right, right now up front, the battle is close. 2.8 seconds between Rick and James, 2.6 between James and Tyler. So 5 seconds, give or take, separates the top 3. Rick getting caught up a little bit with Kelsey there. That's going to bring James in a little tighter here. but James is going to have to work his way around Kelsey too. All right, now James 2 seconds behind Rick. Tyler 8/10 behind James. So now that front battle now less than 3 seconds, the top three. Yeah, 2.8 seconds separating the top three. Oh, Tyler getting squirrely out of that wagon wheel, drops him back a little bit. Now the field is covered by less than 2 seconds out front. 2 seconds out front. All right, Owen, that's going to be second and third coming up behind you. There you go, good job.
30 seconds left.
Tyler all over James like a dirty shirt. James gets through the wagon wheel a little bit better than Tyler does. But again, 2 seconds separating the field out front.
Left.
Oh, James has trouble, catches the pipe over that stadium jump. Tyler going to take over the 2 spot, see if he can set sail, do anything with Rick. But no, this is last lap.
James call it done.
James going to get caught at the line for
Tipton
third.
done.
Rick just needs to keep it clean through the wagon wheel, and
Mountain
he
Man
does.
done.
Rick goes flag to
Michael
flag,
done.
going to take the win.
Tyler Tweedy done.
Tyler gets the 2. James going to bring it
All
home
drivers
third.
are
Chad
finished.
4, Tim
The
5,
Godfather
Kelsey
done.
6.
The race is completed.
All right, and next will be our Sportsman E-Truck A-Main. I would beg, if you are not in the A-Main and you are marshaling, if you could just hang out, I would appreciate it. Or Caldwell, why don't you come up and you can call the A. Okay. You were working for that one, weren't you?
One minute to the start of the race. MT Fest. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Bridgewater. Andre Jones. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Mountain Man. Less than 5.
I still need to get a couple people checked in here that were in the last race.
James Collett. Tyler Tweedy.
All right. We are ready to race them. Let's get them lined up. James on the 1, Owen on the 2, Andre on the 3, Chad on the 4, Tyler on the 5, and Brian on the 6. We have our marshals. All right. Austin, I'll be in there in about 8 minutes. All right. Marshals ready, drivers ready. 8 minutes on the tone. James, Owen, Andre, Chad, Tyler, Brian. James sends it in that first wagon wheel section. Going to let Owen take over the lead. Tyler moved up a spot. So now Chad up to the 2 spot. James 3. Bridgewater 4, Tweedy 5, Jones 6. James all over Chad. Oh, Chad catches the pipe. He's going to need help. He can't get out of there. All right, and that drops Chad back to the 4th spot now. Tyler up to the 3 from that bump spot start. So Owen's still out front. Got 1.5 over James in the 2 spot. Chad gets it back to the 3rd. 3.8 back from James, and Tyler 1.3 back from there, and then Andre just half second back. So our top five separated by 7 seconds, and the whole field by 14. Owen just put a lap on Bridgewater, so did James. That gap out front still 1.2 with 5.5, well, almost 6 minutes left. Thing about it is Owen does not get rattled. He's got ice water in his veins, man. And trust me, I tried last night. I was trash talking him the whole race. 5:20 to go. James inching up on him now, down to just under a second. Oh, it's going to be closer here, about a half second there. 0.6. James is there, but getting there is one thing, getting by is another. And getting by cleanly is a third thing altogether. Oh, jumps over him in the wagon wheel, but Owen faster down the front stretch. So for a brief shining moment, James taking over the lead, but Owen gets it back. They came across the line 1/10 apart. Chad in the 3 spot, he's 5.5 seconds back. Oh, Tyler and Bridgewater get together over the stadium jump. Oh, Kelsey almost takes Carr to the shoulder. So the leaders through 4 minutes, just shy of halfway here. Oh, Owen gets it wrong in the wagon wheel. So James takes over the lead now. See if he can run away and hide. Owen in the 2, Chad in the 3 now, just 3 seconds back from Owen. Then Tyler in the 4, he's 11 seconds back from Chad. Andre 3 seconds behind Tyler. And Bridgewater 15 seconds behind Andre. Oh, Barton gets it wrong over the stadium jump. Kelsey gets him. So James already pulled out almost 5 seconds over Owen here. It's 5.008. Barton another trouble over that stadium jump. We are 5 down, 3 to go. 5 down, 3 to go. .245 to go, 2:45. Right now, the closest race is between Tyler and Andre. Well, never mind. Now it's between Chad and Tyler. 3.1 seconds. Tyler does hold the fast lap of the race, a 14.7. James has a 15.1. Owen a 14.9. Chad a 14.7. Andre a 14.8. Bridgewater a 15.8. And that's going to let Tyler get by Chad, but then gets into the back of Andre. And I think that's going to let Andre gets by Tyler. Andre gets by Tyler and Chad. So now Andre up to the third spot, back where he started. Matter of fact, we're back to our starting line running order. James on the 1, Owen on the 2, Andre 3, Chad 4, Tyler 5, and Bridgewater 6. It's funny how that works out sometimes. Oh, Chad going to try to do something with Andre here. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. That is our closest race by far. Andre and Chad. Oh, Andre over that single roller. There's a little traction roll there. So that's going to put Chad back to the 3
45 seconds
with 45
left.
seconds to go. Going to get about 3 more laps at it. Tyler on his lid. So James now 4.5 out front. Owen in the 2 spot.
30 seconds left.
Up. Front of the stadium jump. Oh, and that caught Owen. Watch getting onto the stadium jump. So James crosses the line now. He's going to get 1 more lap after this one.
15 seconds left.
Owen's probably done after this lap. Everybody crossing the line now. They're going to be on their last lap. And there's our winner going across the last lap.
MT Fast done. Mountain Man done. Andre Jones done. Brian Bridgewater done. James Collett done. All drivers are finished.
All right, James
Tyler
takes the
Tweedy
win.
done.
Owen the 2, Chad
race is
3,
completed.
Andre 4, Tyler 5, Bridgewater 6. All right, give me a few minutes to get everything shut down up here, and we'll get our podium